Wow, that was yellow. Holy cow. Let's see here. 1 second, everyone. With this thing. Hopefully it clears up. Sorry, it's a yellow. Let's see if we can't get the rest of everyone in here.
Hi, son.
Hey, Ma. Let me get the video parts turned on here as well. There we go.
Hey, Ame. Hey, other son.
They're still getting in.
It's muted. Hey,
there he is. Hey, guys.
Hi, guys. How's it going?
Good, you?
Good.
How's it going there, Ayame? Looking good there. New room paint. Looks like it's all good and clean behind you.
It is very clean.
Back in the office, I take it, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, Halloween's over, so we're, you know, I decided to bring it back here.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit there.
Any lag?
Huh?
I'm getting a lot of lag.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of lag on your end as well. How's your internet connection?
I can't hear you at all. All I hear is static.
You might want to rejoin.
Get it figured out, Ayame.
No kidding. Hang on. Get her a message here.
You
I'm
don't
trying
see
to get a
me.
little better light. Is that better?
Yeah, you're good, Mom.
Okay.
Looks great.
I have the light of
Excuse me.
the Almighty next to me.
A
Got the
halo
what?
around your head? How'd you get that?
I don't know. Oh,
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, funny.
Okay. Well, we're getting Ayame squared away here. We might as well at least kind of get started. Welcome everyone to Karmic transmission number 14. 1-4. It's kind of fun this go around. We figured, well, last time, okay, we're gonna have Ayame rejoin everyone, so she'll be back here in a minute. But last time we were lucky enough to have Celia, Ayame's mom, on, who's another community impact agent, just like Clint, Ayame, and a lot of the others that we've had on with us so far. And it just kind of made me go, why not have the very first community impact agent on with us? That would be Deana Vanderlinden, our mom. So, hey, Nisha, how are you? Good to see you.
Good.
How are you, sweetie?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's good to see you.
You too.
What a fun karmic transmission.
I know. This is a good one. We're getting all kinds of fun people on.
see
So-
the effect you have when you join.
This is awesome.
So, but it's really great to have you on with us, Mom. I kind of made you stew a little bit. I kind of told her I wasn't going to have her on initially, guys. So, you know, I gotta keep her on her toes a little bit. But I'm glad.
Why would you say that?
What?
Why would you say that, Jake?
Well, hey, you know,
Mess with her?
it's just Mom. You know, I gotta keep her guessing.
Yeah.
I wanted everybody else to have a turn and to share their insights and all of that kind of stuff because, you know, sometimes moms just blabbing at the mouth.
You come from a good family, though, Mom.
I know. But thank you
Grandpa
for
was one of
having
the
me.
great storytellers. So, you know, if anything, we hope it carries down a little bit, right?
I tried. You guys do an amazing job. Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing to have all of my boys together working for the same purpose. All big, strong men. It's how can things not get done?
We like to think so. Before we get started, though, really quick, everyone, just as the rundown, Ayame usually does this for me, but since she's having a hard time, for those of you that haven't been able to find us, you can find us on all the social medias, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. It's Karma Incarnate at the Karmic Feed on Twitter. For Ayame, she's kind of our point person on social media. You can find her at Ayame X Goddess. You can also find us at karmaincarnate.com. Chasing Karma is one of our websites, as well as Gaming Good Karma is our gaming channel. So look for us online. There's lots of stuff to do, and we're always looking to put more stuff out there with new videos and content to help everybody move forward. So with that, now we'll go ahead and get started into the actual transmission. So, but no, I'm excited that you got Nisha there with you, Clint. That's really
I know.
cool.
This is a family affair.
That's what's amazing. Exactly. Is Nisha, community impact agent. The thing that everyone here has in common is we're all CIAs for Karma. You know?
CIA.
CIA, that's right.
CIAs.
Well, that and we all kind of share a last name, but
We don't do waterboarding and stuff though.
not quite. You know, I haven't found the need to use that to get people on Karma's side, but maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Surfboarding might be fun though.
Maybe if they make like Nerf waterboards, you can like make it fun.
We can do that for a Christmas family vacation. Get all the kids
Waterboarding.
lined up and say, let us teach you how to do this.
It'll be like the Easy Bake Oven edition, you know, baby's first waterboarding kit.
When you kids were little, we used to go to Grandma and Grandpa Vanderlinden's for Christmas Eve. And we had this crazy game that we played that you sat in this circle and you whacked each other with the wrapping paper holders. So waterboarding's not that far of a step with the
I
whacking.
kind of remember that.
Yeah,
I
do
actually
too.
remember something about like sitting in a circle with the cousins and hitting each other with the cardboard tubes.
Yep, it was
Yeah.
one of Grandpa Vanderlinden's favorite games.
Well, that's a fun one to remember, Mom. I
Yeah,
can't. It
there's one. So
blows me away to
whacking each
remember
other
that.
with the sticks, not something you guys are beyond doing.
Well, Rex has plenty of scars for all the hits we've taken in our lives.
So do you. So does Clint.
Mine were self-inflicted though.
Yeah, they most of the time we get them because we deserve them, don't we?
Well earned. It's a life well lived, is what it is.
Mine usually was a three-wheeler bouncing off my head or something.
Yeah. Jake, I think, went through a window trying to see Ray.
Ray the lizard.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I should have just showed him.
Why
I was
would
gonna-
you do that?
Well, I was just in a hurry to get back to work. If I remember, we got Ray, we got him moved in, and all that process took a minute. So it was on our lunch break. It was
Mhm.
Jess and I,
Yep.
and we got him all set up. And these guys were excited, and I'm just like, don't worry about it, you know. And I go back to work, and
Jake
curious
goes through the
Jake.
window.
Yeah.
Rex got hit in the head with a baseball bat a time or two. And
I love that it's a timer too.
oh, boys.
Yeah. Well, Rex took a remote in the face, didn't he?
He did. Yep, that happened too.
By your
Clint
hand.
took things out on inanimate objects a lot of the time.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Inanimate objects for Clint.
I was going to ask, Ayame's mom. What's her name again?
Celia?
Yeah. Was she the one that came over that time that the jar broke in my hand? Do you remember one of the boys' friend's mom were just walking in the door and
I think that was Lori Judson.
a jar exploded in my hand?
I
Yeah.
think that was Lori Judson.
And I was swearing and in this big
Mhm.
tirade. I think I was like 17 or
Yeah.
I remember
was-
you trying to beat up the boat once. Do you remember that?
no.
We're unloading the boat from a Lake Powell trip. And Clint walks in and he hits his head on the door going in. and walks out and he's cussing at it. Walks in the second time, hits his head again, comes out and he's really cussing, walks in, hits it a third time and raises his fists. Gonna beat up.
It had to have been on that cabin cruiser, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that big fiber form that we had.
I don't remember that specifically, but I know it's true because you just insert me in any situation
There we go. There's Ayame.
There's
where you can hit
Ayame.
your head, and I usually did.
Yeah, you.
Well, here's the funny thing. The head hits have continued. I mean, through all of our karma videos, there's head hit counters. And I even think I think the head hits have got Rex, Clint, and myself have all got head dings unloading food from the car going into the food bank. So knocking
tells you
heads
something,
is,
doesn't it?
what's that, Ayame?
I kind of said it kind of explains a lot, doesn't it?
Right? You know, it's a good thing we come from that solid-headed Dutch stock, you know.
Yeah. Square-headed Dutch boys.
I'm glad you got your camera fixed, Ayame.
It wasn't
And
my
your
camera, it was
echo. That's
it was the
awesome.
computer.
Oh,
Apparently, all of the electricity in this room is out aside from the overhead light.
no
Oh.
kidding.
Wow.
Interesting.
So,
Well, it's kind of fun because now, I mean, you know, when we all got started doing the karma thing, it was like Rex was very persuasive. Jake followed along, and now Clint's involved too. So all of it just has kind of been something that has been fun to watch grow and see how, you know, how we can all be involved no matter where we are and what we're doing. And then to get to see my boys all the time together is a mother's pride, you know.
Wow.
What made you decide,
Aw.
Clint, that was it Rex's persuasiveness that made you decide you wanted to join up? What is it that brought you and Nisha on board?
Yeah. Just when you listen to the idea of it, I don't know how you cannot, just because it's beautiful and its purity and simplicity, and it just seems to fit along with the natural order of things, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And Rex, yeah, he has a exquisite way of illustrating those things, and Jake as well. Both of them together really won me over, but they've always been winning me over
Well, that's kind of a brother thing, though.
because
too.
they've always been good little brothers, and then they grew up to be great men, two of the best that I know. So
Well, it
and they
takes
surround
kicking
themselves
windows,
with,
burning tree houses down to become men like that, you know.
yeah. Well, you don't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
Boy, isn't that the truth? But you know, I mean, like Jake, he's kind of been there from Jake and Naomi both have been there from the beginning, you know, from the very beginning. I remember hearing about this, you know, a long, long time ago and thinking, what is it that they want to do? What is it that made you guys decide food? Why did you guys decide that food was going to be the answer? You know, in you're deciding how to put karma together and stuff. I heard, because I was kind of in the background, and I heard, you know, a few things thrown out and this and that and the other. And I know that's kind of a Rex question too, but he's persuasive, and you've been drug along, Jake.
Well, you know, the food is the thing with the food is that it had a lot of ways that we could approach it with already existing distribution channels through food banks and things like that. In all reality, anywhere that we can find a way of helping is something that we can apply this system and idea to. And we just needed one that seemed to we seem to gravitate to it because we like to feed people. You know, that's kind of a personal thing that Rex and I have always liked, and it's always been a big thing with our family, feeding people. I mean, think of all the old family dinners and get-togethers and everything that we would host at our house with our family there. And, you know, growing and moving into the idea that the whole world can be your family is one of those ways that you can start looking at helping people. So, and along with that, through experiencing other business avenues and other ventures, Colby kind of mentioned there was another business that we looked at that did a meal pack system that was really kind of unique and interesting. But everything about it was it had to go overseas. It went to help people in other countries. So why not help those right here at home? Because if you can't help yourself, you can't help anyone. And so we started looking at bringing it all a little bit closer into our realm of influence, because that's how it has to start. Is in order to make an impact, you have to make an impact in your sphere of influence. And then over time, you can grow that sphere to encompass more and more people. As we like to say in karma, it doesn't matter where the drop lands in the pond, the ripples are going to reach everywhere. And that's really how it has to start. And food is just, again, another of those drops that can start making ripples in that pond. So it culminated from a whole lot of different avenues and things that we looked at. And, again, we like to feed people, I mean, I think I've fed all of you guys a time or two, right?
At least once.
So
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Ayame, and I know for you too. I mean, Rex is persuasive and you kind of there and coming along, but what is it that made you convinced that it was your why, something that you wanted to put an energy and a time into, because time is valuable?
It's actually interesting. I'm probably kind of the outlier in this because I had never even wanted to participate in any of the network marketing stuff. I don't generally buy into it at all. What really got me on board originally was that I know that Jake and Rex are very genuine people. And I mean, obviously I spent a lot of time working around them with it. And in addition to the fact that I could see the business structure of it, which is available on the website, so anybody can see it, but the fact that I could see it and I could understand it and I didn't have to, there wasn't 50 pages of it. And the fact that I know what kind of people they are, that was what did it for me, was the idea that I know that these guys are not out to hurt anybody and they are genuinely interested in helping other people, which is something, I get from the more than 20 years that I've known both of them. And so that was what it was. I mean, it was that and a combination of the fact that, feeding people is a very noble goal. I absolutely believe in helping other people when we can. And knowing these guys as well as I do, if anybody is going to be able to take on something as big as ending hunger, when Jake and Rex say they're going to do that, it's going to happen come hell or high water. So, I know I can trust them, and I know that if anyone has the will and every other thing that's necessary to make something like this occur, it's them. And the people that I've met along the way in Karma, the other people that want to get involved, the people that have gotten involved, have really done a lot to show me that there are people out there who are willing to not only engage with it too, but to be the people that humanity needs.
that's a great way of putting it, because Rex talks about it all the time, and it's really at the root of all of it is it's our idea. It's a shared goal and something that we all want to get towards. It's just how we go about getting there. It's our idea, humanity's idea, existence's idea in a lot of ways is what it is. And so it's incredible when you can find people. I mean, Ayame, your mom, your cousin Randy, you brought a lot of people to this idea too. And that's what's so incredibly impressive about a lot of it is how much it can spread and the way that it can grow. I mean, Mom, you've helped bring like Harold, our agents down in Florida and stuff like that, because you had the ability to live in paradise and talk karma. Well, you were there because you can do it just about anywhere, And what was that like?
That's been amazing.
Yeah.
because no matter where I am, and anybody that knows me knows that I like to have things delivered.
Well,
So
not you.
wherever I have been throughout this whole process, I know that my impact will be felt regardless. And I don't have to do anything but commit to doing it. And then commit to get 2 people. One of my people died, but you know, it's kind of one of those ideas that are out there that people need to understand. And I think that when they hear, you know, Ayame and Clint and you, Jake, Celia, all of the people that you've had on here talk about their goals and ambitions and their desire for karma to grow, I think it helps people that are questioning or maybe even thinking about the idea. It gives them another perspective to glean from, so that it can spread, because all of us are so different, so very different, and we plug it into our lives however fits us best. Which, when I was living in Florida, yeah, it fit in really good there. And when I'm living in Salt Lake City again, it fits in good there. And when it started, I was living in Texas and it fit in there. And for different reasons and different ideas. I mean, of course, when I started, it was because it was my boy's idea and I'm their mom and I'm going to support him. They're going to, you know. But then as I looked at it and saw what the world was, then it kind of became an altruistic feeling for me. So, so I could see like, oh, we're giving to the world, we're helping the communities and seeing that helping side of it. And so that altruism, that feel good, came from that. So not only did I have an experience with it being my boys, but then that feel good feeling. And then as you learn, like Ayame was saying, it's all available on the website. It's all there in black and white. There's no dog and pony show that you have to go to. You just have to commit every single month to a payment less than your cell phone to feeding hungry people. And you, because you are giving of yourself, your time, your energy, your money, those you're giving what you have. Karma says that you're rewarded, which makes it so that you can then grow the business even bigger and feed more hungry people. And if you want the feel good side, you know, you could have a scholarship fund or a foundation of your own doing exactly what you want it to do, funded by an idea that's ending hunger, at least in our community, with the aspiration to go worldwide. So why can't I personally? So you see the business side of it. It doesn't matter how you look at it, because I've experienced it myself. You can plug it in any way it needs to feed into your own life. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
that's pretty much my why.
I had that word, and I'm still thinking that we can get this in a dictionary one day. But remember, it drove you nuts, Ayame. I had it written on the whiteboard. It said philanthropreneur. The idea that philanthropists are going to use how they serve the public and their combined love of entrepreneurial like spirit and endeavorship to save, or not even save. So excuse me, we're not going to save the world, guys. We're going to change the world for the better. Is what we're going to do. And we're going to do it because we love helping people, and we're going to find a way to make that how we make our money and how we get things to go forward even further. So
so here's the next brilliant thing, and something that I've seen from the beginning is no matter what it is that it can be thought of, you have already thought about it, planned for it, expecting it, and know how to act upon it. And so I look at that again, building into the business, which helps me have my good mom feel and my good helping the community feel and all of those things that make me feel good. But then I look at the thought process behind the way we are paid. the way we earn our income. So in this whole world of everything being delivered and everything being done with a card and a number, so it's all fiat currency. It's all just numbers on a page. So Karma Incarnate is creating another way for us to build an economy from just numbers on a page. And the way we're building those numbers is feeding hungry people.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true, because in the end, all it is like you said, it's all an exchange.
So everything's building towards the future more and more and more. And that has been, as a mother, and then as a CIA agent, real enlightening, and to think that you're thinking of those things ahead. You're not just thinking of what we could do right now. You're thinking of how can we make this be bigger than here and now.
Mhm. Oh, absolutely. I would dare say that Karma's community impact agents are the most forward-thinking people that have ever been, because, you know, one of the things that has always been so interesting, in my opinion, about the way that we've come at this is just the simple fact of it is an entirely proactive approach to everything. You know, it's trying to be proactive in not only helping people, but addressing all of the concerns and wants that could be, as well as how we can grow and improve ourselves. It's really just a forward thinking and forward moving idea.
It is.
So it's always been neat. And I completely forgot that you were down in Houston for a time that we were doing all the Karma stuff. That's
I was in
nice to have
Colorado
something
for a minute, and then went to Houston, and then to Florida, and now here
See,
again.
the part about Karma, anywhere that you're at, it can be done, because
Yep.
it just happens. So long as you're there making your payment, it's really neat, because, you know, Rex and I,
It
he's
was
been
fun to have
working,
you come to Florida.
huh?
It was fun, like Celia was saying, for you to go to Vegas. It was fun to have you come to Florida. and do
That's
that.
actually where I was going, is, you know, we had always talked about one of the things that we, you know, Rex and I always loved about Karma is that, you know, we decided that no matter what, wherever we are, whatever month it is, that's where we'll make an impact, because wherever we are, we're going to do our commitment, which is feed people. And that's what's been so neat about, you know, the Florida trip. Hey, we're down here for a vacation that falls over Karma weekend. Okay, where's a food bank in Florida so that we can make this happen? Because that's our commitment, and it's that consistency that we always talk about is the actual answer to a problem, you know. And we've used all kinds of adages, you know. Hey, Alma, you remember the one? How do you eat an elephant?
How do you eat an elephant?
Isn't it like one bite at a time?
Oh, well, I think that's what you guys used to say.
Yeah.
You always were so eloquent about it.
Well, it's a great one. You know?
I got to admit, I'm still reeling a little bit from that word that you pitched out there a minute ago.
Well, and I can't say the second part of it. I can say the first part.
I can't say any of it.
Second part of it.
The
Making up
entrepreneur.
words. It's
What was
we
it?
do.
Entrepreneur. What now?
Entrepreneur.
A philanthropreneur.
Philanthropy. Oh my God.
Yes. And how did I spell it? It was like
Oh,
PHIL.
do not even get into how you spell it.
EN.
There's no way that's going to work.
I think there was like several Q's in there.
Oh,
So
there's definitely a Q in
an
there.
ampersand, maybe an asterisk. I spelled it right though.
What's that word, Rex? The hashtag. What's it called?
Oh, an octothrope.
Octothrope. There you go.
Boom, got that one too.
There's going to be several octothropes in there.
The dictionary tonight.
What's an octothrope?
it's the
Don't ask.
sign, or the hashtag, or whatever you want.
That's what that's called?
Yeah, the original term is an octothrope. Yes.
Doesn't
See,
roll off the
not
tongue quite
that.
as well.
Yeah.
When you tell people octothrope, you know, karmic feed, people don't get that.
You
Yeah.
don't get-
It's all about the pound the karmic feed. That's the idea is
Hashtag, right?
hashtag.
Same thing.
I guess we better get modern one of these days.
I don't know. I think we might start throwing Octothorpe out there more often.
We're taking the terminology back. It's like CIA. That's ours now.
Yes, it is.
Follow us on Twitter, Octothorpe Karmic Feed. And yeah, we'll definitely respond to you there if you can figure out how to spell it, because it's actually hashtag Octothorpe.
That's just a weird word. How do you combine octopus and
Hashtag?
isotope?
and what?
Well, I mean,
What was that second word?
Isotope.
Isotope?
How do you combine an octopus and an isotope and get this?
Well, it's a radioactive octopus, man.
Well,
It can do all kinds of things.
it definitely has like 8 appendages on it. I don't know where isotope comes in though. That one you've got me on that one.
Well, it's obviously where they got the word.
Oh yeah, totally. That's
How
where
are
that
you guys
only thing that
liking
makes
doing this transmission? How are you like, Clint? How do you like doing the transmission?
I like to sprawl out on the couch, and
That's how you like to do it.
I like the ambiance to look like a Rembrandt painting.
Well, you've nailed that. You've definitely got that aesthetic
I
down.
always get a nice light from the side, and it fades into darkness, and then a
Right.
nice strong light on my
And
on
where's
my
the
bald head.
candy that was on your arm? Where's our Nishi?
She had to go work on dinner,
Oh,
but she's listening. She can hear you. So she's listening from the kitchen. And that's all I'll say about that.
Octothorpe, Nisha.
Octothorpe, yes.
Octothorpe.
Is it Octothorpe or Octothorpe?
Is it really Octothorpe?
Is it Thorpe?
Thorpe.
Thorpe. Oh, okay. Either way,
That screws up the
My
isotope
mind is
theory.
blown again.
yeah. The isotope theory just went out the window. I guess we'll have to figure out a better one. I
Dang
think
it.
somebody's researching it here.
I am. I'm looking it up right now.
how do you like doing the transmission? John?
Octothorpe. Octothorpe.
So what did you mean by that exactly before I got all smart assy?
Oh, I just want to know if you're having fun doing it. If it's
Always. I love any communique I have with family, and in particular those 2 brothers of mine. They always keep my gears turning. So I always enjoy our conversations.
it is
And,
fun to get online and chit chat and share and
Ayami always has really funny interjections and stuff, and he's known these guys so long as well. So it's always a good friendly place,
it is. It's fun to
Better
watch.
than Cheers.
What they keep me around for.
Yeah, it's like Cheers.
Isn't that a funny
Oh, man.
reference?
You need a big cheers sign in your background there, Jakey.
I should maybe move my. It belongs on the stairs, though. That's
No, I mean you need a big one like that lights up that you can put behind you there.
Oh, more like a set piece, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally.
Gotcha. Oh, it's one of the neat things about what karma lets us do in building communities and bringing friends
That's
and
right.
family together. And that's what's so cool, especially about this day and age that we live in, is that we've kind of gone back over this a couple of times, but the simple fact that through web communications we have this ability to do something like play the games that are needed for social distancing and all that stuff, but we still can get together and visit and share ideas and talk about big picture things that we want to keep working on and keep doing with each other. It's really pretty incredible. And for as much as Clint says that we get his gears turning, sitting here with you guys and literally just listening to some of the things, Mom, you said it, all the different perspectives, all the different ideas, it gets our gears turning. It gets us excited to work on extra projects or look at new ways of being together without being together. You know, wanting to do the Karma Goes Viral for the
Sticker event.
that's the one, the sticker event. Thank you, AMA. But you know, things like that where we can still find ways of getting people involved and seeing what's going on. And we just got to share it, and we've got to be willing to let people know how they can see it and what they can do to participate. You know, don't forget, guys. You know, big Karma weekend this weekend. It's going to be another food purchase, label delivery event all Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Hey guys, you know, just as a reminder to those that are watching from home, anybody that watches the video after this, all of our label events are still closed to the public. So it will just be, you know, Rex and myself getting everything prepped, but we'll be looking to do a Karma Goes Viral again. So jump on, talk with us while we sticker and label. We're even going to have a little bit of a sit down and chat afterwards. But it'll be a lot of fun, you know, and to be able to share that with, like I said, not only my family and my friends, but everybody that I know that loves to help people and want to get involved, they can see it and participate too, even at a distance. It's really a lucky time that we have to give this thing a shot, you know. So and I don't know, Mom, I'm pretty sure you didn't really think of a lot of those things when you first were getting involved all these years ago, did you?
Oh, no. As like I said earlier, as a matter of fact, I didn't care what you did. You guys had an idea and you put a plan together, and I put on my mom goggles and I said, okay.
Uh-oh, we're gonna have a Goldberg moment here.
Uh-oh.
So, you know, whatever you were going to do, I was going to be there to support it 100% because you know, I'm your mom, first of all.
Mm.
But look at all these years later, and it's been so, yeah, I have seen so much growth in the Karma as a company and individuals feeding into Karma, the growth and the changes. It's, you know, seeing Rex and his editing with his videos and stuff and how that's come along. Look at you guys put together a Karma queue without help from Mom doing anything. It's nice for me to just sit back and come and eat a burger and
Yeah.
just the planning and the thought process and the commitment that you have to this endeavor is, you know, then it changes that mom goggle thing into other feelings that it brings out. But no, I had no idea that we would be doing this.
Now you didn't see yourself online talking Karma in a panel discussion.
No, I did not.
In fairness, that was 8 years ago. I mean, I think that was before a lot of us imagined we would be doing this, let alone for an entire year.
There is one. There is one person that always kind of foresaw a lot of this, you know. And
I know he talked about doing that DDK for years. He talked about trying to figure out if it was a vlog or a blog or a web, what he was going to, because he had the idea from the very beginning.
well, not even so much that, it's, you know, going back to the challenge video. I mean,
yeah,
years and years.
that's what I mean, from the very beginning. And then it grew into the DDK and he figured out what he wanted that to be. And then I'm just going to tell you, that was a commitment.
Mhm.
But I think all of these things, like I said earlier, have been talked about, and the idea is out there so that when it does come to fruition, it's been thought about, and there's been almost a plan put in place, and that's
Almost?
some growth.
I would hope it's a little bit more than almost.
I'd say that there's most of it that's come to fruition all the way around. There's only a few odds and ends that are namely involvement.
Yeah, I might have said that wrong, but it's so to see it, to see it grow, to see what the idea was, the thoughts. So because I got to hear a few of the the little sessions when you were talking about things and still get to.
Mhm.
And how fortunate am I to get to do that? But the growth that has been made by everybody individually and then the business as a whole is just, it's amazing. It's, who knew? Who would have thought?
Well, and that's why I say it's funny because the thing that we did, and this is where I was saying with Rex, when we made, and it was literally when we made the challenge video.
I love that
We
video.
started building the website, the very first iteration before it was moved to hosting with replication and all of those neat things that gives everybody that unique chance to put their spin on it. I mean, Ayame, you're what? Chasing Karma, right? Is your website?
I kind of jump between a lot. My official business is called Chasing Karma, but right now I'm much more focused on gaming good karma. But yeah,
Good on you. Good on you, my friend. Mom, what was yours? You went with like
Creating.
creating karma. Yeah. And Clint, wasn't yours like acting karma or something like that?
I think so.
Yeah. It gives everybody that chance to kind of bring a little bit of a spin into it. But, before we had any of that, we made that challenge video. More specifically, Ayame, Rex, and a good friend of ours made that video. And at that time, I remember, yeah, it was Brock. And I remember Rex, well, Taylor, who else was there? Was it just the five of us, Ayame? Do you remember?
what during the making the challenge
Yeah,
video,
when we were making
or
the challenge video.
so as I understand it, it was Brock and Rex filmed it,
Mm.
and
Taylor edited.
I helped edit. I helped Rex edit it.
All right.
Is how I remember it. I think I don't think, I mean, Taylor, I'm pretty sure Taylor like did some remote help with that one.
Mm.
I'm sure there was a couple things that we asked him.
He wasn't down in
But
Vegas.
he wasn't there for that.
Yeah. But when we were going through all that and early on, everybody's still learning all of the things that we've now in a lot of ways perfected and brought together. As soon as all that happened, well, everybody was focused on the video. Rex was the one that said, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be making videos and content. And this is really where we're going to be going with a lot of it.
Okay, Rex, hold on real quick. Rex is saying that Taylor did a majority of the editing on that one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought
Okay.
that a lot of the filming was like you, Brock, and Rex.
I didn't know who filmed it. I know that I did the text for that, like the title sequence.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it, that group effort that we all worked on to see how that spiraled into literally Rex doing a video series for a year, every day delivering on a video, and just the more that we've gotten involved with additional screen bumps and edits and things done through Adobe Illustrator and stuff like that to highlight and accent all the videos. It's just from there, while we were all focused on one video, there was one of us going, how are we going to do a lot of videos? And the next thing we know, we get Adobe Photoshop and all the tools to help make it a little bit easier for us to do,
They have been fun. It's been fun
It's
to
been a
see
neat
the videos.
experience.
Again, no matter where you go, I can turn on YouTube and my kids are right there.
Mhm.
That's so awesome. That's
So
but I love the Karma Q announcement videos. Too bad we didn't get to see one this year, but they are awesome.
yeah, they're always fun.
They're so much fun. We got to have the one where Nisha and I got to be in it. And that was fun for us to get to hear that one too. So
that was a good one. That was
a really good
last year's, wasn't it?
Year before last.
2 years ago, wasn't it?
That was the Cheers video.
Yeah, when we did all the Cheers ones. And,
Yeah, what was last
Got to
year?
be in those. Nisha got to be in those.
Huh?
Clint and Nisha, you were in that one last year in the Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Did we?
That was a lot of
I
fun.
lost you guys.
And then, you know, like,
Oh, there we go.
I love the one where Rex was doing the crazy eyes, looking at the hamburger bite
Yeah, our
bulletin board. Oh my goodness.
our little horror film spinoff one.
And Jake and Colby getting to do the one for the new park. So
Yeah.
those are so much fun. I love those. They're fun.
Those ones are always fun to do. I hope that I mean,
A lot of work.
they are a lot of work, and we keep talking about like doing more for different events, different holidays, that kind of thing. Rex, earlier he brought up the Tesla video. I said we weren't going to get into it, but Rex's first big project for Karma was the Tesla video, and that one's still technically in production. So
it's very, very, very
buried in production.
Yeah, it's in production hell. It basically, if there's another Duke Nukem game, it'll come out before the Tesla video. But I mean, we keep talking about doing, you know, like different. It is like COVID. Rex is like, it's like COVID.
Exactly.
It is like COVID. The difference is like the Tesla video is one that if that ever comes to fruition, like it'll blow you guys away. I'm not going to say it won't, but I mean, we're talking about effects that, you know, James Cameron is still perfecting for Avatar 3.
The explosions are going to put Michael Bay out of
business. With envy when he sees the work.
Oh yeah. It's like, I don't know if you can win an Oscar for a YouTube video, but if you can, we will have it.
Well, here, you know, one of the things that's so incredible with all of the people involved, the Steels and Ayame and Brock and Colby and everybody that's been involved in Karma, is they're all big dreamers. Every single one of them has got big ideas and big things that they want to move forward and things that they want to participate in and be a part of. And the thing that's incredible about Karma is it's that springboard. It's that thing that allows people to get in and start playing a game. And that game is an economic game, is what it is. But it gets them an easy way in so that they can start building into an even bigger playground, you know?
And that's what gives you that's what equality really is a fairness to play the game. That's what equality, you know, really is. So everyone is equal. So do with it what you want. Yeah. And that's what's amazing about Karma is you can, you know, like me, I don't like to go to the labeling events as much as some of the others do. I love the Chili's meetup, but there are those that do, and that's available for them to be able to go out and when we're not in COVID, you know, but to be able to do those things so that you can make it fit what it is that you want it to be. Mm-hmm. So exactly. That's as forward thinking as people can get. You know, how can you know, if it's in any kind of gap, any little Lego land piece you want to plug it into, it'll plug in. Mm-hmm. So
I love Legos.
I know you do.
Legos are awesome. Clint gave us a ton of them when we were kids because he had them. We wanted
favorite toy. Favorite toy. And Mr. Potato Head.
Until you step on them.
Yeah.
That's never fun.
Wait, Mr. Potato Head, is that what you guys based your looks off of?
Hey. I was just going to say that. You can't steal my joke, Ayame.
Ninja.
Man,
gotcha.
I was going to say, how'd you guess what happens when I take off my mustache?
I could see it in your face.
It's just those constructive, creative things that we like to get into. That's all, you know.
Yeah. Mr. Potato Head's really creative. Mm. When I was a kid, we had Mr. Potato Head, but we made it with
a potato,
an actual potato, and a real severed body part.
Yeah. How did you know? I was trying to hide those, Ayame, those body parts.
Oh, see, I know all this stuff. Yeah, all of you, all these dirty secrets I'm aware of.
Dark tales.
The scale would be off, though.
That'd have to be a
you
big
gotta have
potato,
some big potatoes to stick in. severed body parts
I
on it
hope,
to make it look
Spud.
right.
Well, you could, you back then it wasn't Mr. Potato Head necessarily. You could have like Mr. Rutabaga Head,
Yeah.
Mr. Pumpkin Head.
Right.
It was
Banana
it was
nut
a whole
bread
thing.
squash head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sat next to that big row of pet rock that you had,
And the
going
mud
from
pies.
Baby Rock to Boulder,
Mud pies. We had mud pies.
Those were cow pies, Mom.
No, but we had mud pies. Cow pies decorated the top, but it was mud underneath.
Two kinds of flavors.
It was a double decker.
This is a fancy imaginary restaurant you guys have.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Whoa. So what's your favorite DDK?
I would say, what's your favorite DDK, Ma?
I have many. I
Yeah.
have many. Yeah.
I don't know. What would be your favorite though?
So there's some that I really, really like. My very, very favorite is 365
Mm,
is my very favorite.
that's a good one.
That one sums it all up.
We'll have to link that one in the description.
We will. We'll have a whole
Yeah.
bunch of links on this one, I think.
But then I like the 147
Which one's that?
where Rex sings "The Hills Are Alive."
Oh, the
That
camping
is a
one.
good one.
Yes, where he's dancing in a field of flowers.
Yeah, that one where he's dancing in a field of flowers. That one makes me giggle every time.
Rex says he
You know, I
doesn't know
come
how to
from
do that.
Duchesne, so I like the UFO one. Because, yeah, I like
I know
the-
you've got your UFO stories too. Kind of.
Yep, we had to share our UFO stories.
It's always fun to see Tweeter's little guy on some of them.
It is, isn't it?
Why?
Yeah.
He's a crack up. So
Yeah.
what's yours?
I like going back and watching some of the just food videos. Call me simple that way, but a lot of the food videos are the ones that I get the best laugh out of, because half the time a phone takes a dip in some soup, or somebody's got something crazy going on, or we're dealing with a massive
mustache and beard.
Yep. This kind of made me think of that right there, get my wings.
Keep saying Rex should do like a mukbang channel.
What?
I keep saying Rex should do a mukbang channel, a mukbang channel. Is that one where you just get mountains and mountains of food and just eat it as you're recording, and you're just talking and stuffing food in your face?
Yeah, they're popular in Japan and stuff.
They were really popular here for probably like a year or so. I mean, they're still around, but they kind of turn into like ASMR videos and stuff.
What's the point of that?
Honestly, I could not tell you.
This is why I hate things.
This is why.
Tell us do, Clint.
I mean,
well, what are you gonna say? Okay,
I get it, I guess.
this is why I hate things. Not anything specific, just things in general.
Things.
Right.
Nebulous
Mukbang
things.
channels or whatever the hell you just said. Give me a break.
Hey,
Oh
I'm
my
not sitting here defending the practice. I'm just saying it's like Rex could sit in front of a big a crate of 24 Dr. Peppers and slowly drink them and talk about karma.
He'd die. It would just kill him, that no person can drink that much carbonated soda,
Oh, I don't know. If you see some of these videos, I mean, I wouldn't think that anybody could eat that much KFC, but people do it.
It's true. Eating channels are pretty nuts.
Rex said that. I think Rex said there is the clip.
Yeah, he's talking about the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But,
Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat this time, and
It's okay. I know that you are. That's,
Yeah, anyway.
you know, that's the one thing that a lot of this stuff does is there can be way too many distractions sometimes. Just like Rex knows about those too. We all get a little sidetracked wanting to see what's going on. But the best part about these is the simple fact that we can hear some of these comments while we're doing it. It makes it really fun, makes it really engaging. And on top of that, it means that we get to stump people every once in a while when they're not quite sure what we're talking about. So you can't let all of them out. You know, we can't have a Kenny Loggins thing happening every time, but we can always plan for more. You know,
By the way, for anybody who is watching right now, don't forget to hashtag Kenny Loggins in this video
Octothorpe.
because Octothorpe, Kenny Loggins,
Yes,
Octothorpe, Karmic Transmission. We're gonna get him on this show, and we're gonna have him and Rex do like this big battle royale.
I think we should.
It's gonna be fantastic.
They can have a guitar playing contest.
We'll do like a 5-2 karma about it. It'll be absolutely fantastic. So make sure
I want to see the tap dance. I don't care about the guitars. I want to see the tap dancing.
Oh, I don't know if anybody tap dances anymore these days, Mom.
You might have kidding. Every single video we have, Rex is freaking tap dancing.
He's tap dancing.
Tap dancing.
He's probably doing it right now. Like he's in the other room. I can hear it. He's in the other room just like dancing right now.
His little two-step shuffle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Mom, we've only got a couple of minutes left. Any last thoughts to share with us? How, you know, what anything special that you want to say about Karma, or, you know, just what it's been able to do for you?
It's been amazing. I like knowing that I can be a contributor to my community, no matter whether it's something I've been doing, whether I had a job or I didn't have a job. It's not something that's going to cost you an arm and a leg, and you don't have to jump through hoops to do it. And the contribution that it makes, not only to the community at large, but to your own self, in knowing that nobody is a charity case. Everybody in the community is a member, and we as community impact agents get to help with our community and their growth. I think we'll build a nation of people that are empowered to go out. If hunger is not something they have to think about, they can go out and do other things that will, again, build communities. And I am thankful for the opportunity that I have to be a part of building communities. So I'm proud of you guys. Love you, my boys.
You should be
My
proud
Ayane, my friends,
part of
my
this community too.
Thank you.
Every last one of us.
Thank you for letting me be part of the Karma crew, you know, the Karma agent, whatever.
Community impact agents. Well,
yep.
Somebody had to lead the charge.
Impact agents. That was fun figuring out that name too. It was just so much. Thank you. Thank you guys for being committed to this effort and allowing us an opportunity to join in. Thank you.
Well, we couldn't do it without you, Mom. That's the truth.
I love you.
So, all right, guys. Well, there it is. A number 14 in the bag. I'm excited for it. This is the best part is I can't thank you guys, you know, for coming on and doing this with us. It means a lot to me and Rex and everybody involved that we've had the opportunity to do this as well. And I really think that, you know, this is what we need to keep doing, to keep sharing this and keep it moving forward is the big idea here. And I can't thank you guys for being committed, and to all of our agents that have come on so far and all of the agents that we're going to have on in the future, not to mention just, you know, friends and family and loved ones on that'll come on and talk about experiences and what they're doing. It's going to allow us to do something really neat. So
you are doing it.
You guys as well. So couldn't do it without you guys, without any of you. That's why we are community impact agents. That's the idea. We're here to support and help each other and help support those around us that don't even know that they're part of the group yet. That's the name of the game. So
Let everybody have a
What a
chance
game
to
it
play.
is.
it's a great game. It's like Magic.
Or Ghostbusters 2. It's extraordinarily complicated.
It sounded like you were having fun.
Was definitely fun. I don't know if Rex is going to curse it or play it again, but we'll find out one way or the other.
Rex is definitely going to have to play it again because we need to record it for Gaming Good Karma. So
No, that would be
Indeed.
fun. Great idea. Brilliant.
Too fun. Too fun. All right, guys. Well,
Love you.
again, love you guys.
Love
Have a
you.
great one. Another karmic transition in the bag.
Karmic.
We'll talk to you again soon.
hey guys, wait a minute.
Oh, yes. Close us out, Ayame.
Well, we would like to officially thank our guest, Deana, CIA agent and mother of Jake and Clint, for coming on to the Karmic Transmission. Thank you so much. If you would like to get a hold of us, once again, Facebook, Karma Incarnate. You can reach us at Karmic Feed on Twitter. You can reach me at IameXGoddess on Twitter. And yeah, we're also on YouTube. And these are going to also be up on SoundCloud and iTunes and all that other stuff. So make sure that you follow them, share them. And don't forget the Kenny Loggins Octothorpe.
Yes.
Because
Octothorpe.
that's got to happen. Octothorpe, Kenny Loggins, Colby mentioned it in the chat, and Octothorpe Karmic Transmission on Twitter.
All right, guys.
It's such a hard word.
It'll get easier, I
It's
promise.
like philanthropist.
What?
Oh,
Like what? Oh,
philanthropist and entrepreneur. There's 2 words in there.
entrelanthropist.
Yes. Okay.
Karma out.
Bye.
Karma out.
Karma out.